Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to Civil Services Prime Time by CivicCentre IAS. Today we are going to deal with miscellaneous current affairs, week 8. So topics in week 4-6. And the topic of importance is Global 100 Index 2025. So miscellaneous topics of the week are: first one is Vishwas Scheme. The second one is reducing emissions for deforestation and degradation plus REDD plus. The third one is sustainable aquaculture in mangroves ecosystem, same model. The fourth one is 35th National Energy Conservation Awards NECA 2025. And the fifth one is Personality in News, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And the sixth one is World Food Day 2025. And the topic of the importance is Global 100 Index 2025. So coming to the first scheme, Vishwas Scheme. So it is recently in news because Ministry of Labor and Employment recently launched this Vishwas Scheme. So coming to the details of the Vishwas Scheme, it was launched in October 2025. The aim is to reduce the litigation by introducing rationalized penal damages under the EPFO and Miscellaneous Provisions Act. So the time period is the scheme shall be in operation for 6 months and is extendable for another 6 months. So totally extendable, and overall it is coverage remain in operation for 6 months and extendable for the another 6 months. So reason for the introduction, or there are so many reasons for the introduction. The first one is one of the major causes of the litigation has been the imposition of damages for delay of remittances of provident fund dues. As of May 2025, the total outstanding penal damages amounted to nearly 2,400 crores. 6,000 cases pending before various forums, including High Courts, CGITs, and the Supreme Court. So the remaining reasons for the introduction of this Vishwas scheme are: in addition, there are nearly 21,000 potential litigation cases pending under EPFO's proceeding portal. Before 2024, the rate of penal damages range between 5 to 25% per annum. For delayed remittances, prior to 2008, the rate varied from 17% per annum to 37% per annum. These high rates of penal damages resulted in higher number of litigation cases. So under the Vishwas scheme, the rate of penal damages has been reduced to flat 1% per month. Additionally, there is a graded rate system, that is 0.25% per month for defaults up to 2 months and 0.50 for 2 months for defaults up to 4 months. So the second topic is reducing emissions for deforestation and degradation plus REDD plus. REDD means reducing emissions from what? Deforestation and forest degradation in developing countries. The X refers to the additional forest related activities that help protect the climate, which are including sustainable management of forest and the conservation and enhancement of forest carbon stocks. So the background and the development of this REDD plus is a climate change mitigation mechanism which was developed under UNFCCC, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Its framework, called the Warsaw Framework, was adopted in 2013 at COP9 at Warsaw. This framework includes the methodological and financial guidance for the implementation of REDD plus activities. Recognition under the Paris Agreement. The Paris Climate Agreement 2015 recognized the REDD plus in Article 5, emphasizing the central role of forest in mitigation climate change. Purpose and the function of this REDD plus. REDD plus aims to reduce deforestation and forest degradation through what? Through conservation and sustainable management of the forest. As we discussed earlier, it supports developing countries like India in converting their nationally determined contributions into practical climate action. Under REDD plus, framework, developing countries can receive result-based payments for measurable reductions achieved by reducing deforestation. These payments act as major financial incentive for conservation efforts. There are 3 phases in the REDD plus implementation. The first one is the readiness phase, which includes development of national strategies or action plans, formulation of policies and measures, the capacity building activities, and the preparation of implementation. The second phase is implementation phase, that is execution of national policies and strategies, which are in the first phase. The further capacity building, technological development, and result-based demonstration activities come under the implementation phase. The third one is the result-based phase. Under this, conducting fully measured, reported, and verified actions are come under this third phase. This third phase enable countries to seek and obtain result payments for verified emission reductions. So coming to the third topic, SAIME model, which is context because SAIME model, sustainable aquaculture in mangroves ecosystem. This model is developed by National Environment and Wild Society (NUWS), West Bengal, and has received a this model received a recognition. What is that? Global technical recognition from which organization? FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organizations of the United Nations. This recognition was announced on October 15, 2025 during FAO's 80th anniversary celebrations and the Food World Food Forum held at FAO headquarters, that is in Rome and Italy. So coming to the details of the SAIME model, this SAIME represents what is this model mainly represents? It represents the economic system, ecosystem based, climate adaptive, and conservation linked livelihood model. It ensures that 5 to 30% of the mangrove coverage with agriculture ponds, integrating mangrove conservation with aquaculture practices. So it ensures that nearly 5 to 30% of the mangrove coverage with aquaculture ponds integrate with mangrove conservation with aquaculture practices. This is implemented across nearly 30 hectares of farm area. It involves 42 fish farmers in the Indian suburban Sundarban region. And this resulted in over 100% increase in annual coverage, net annual average profit for farmers. So the project locations are, the farmers are practicing SAIME based aquaculture mostly in Chetal, that is North 24 Paraganas district, and Madhapur, that is South 24 Paraganas district, West Bengal. These are the two places where this model is implemented, that is practiced. So sustainable practices used. Mangrove litter is used as a natural fodder in the black tiger shrimp monoculture system, reducing import cost. So community participatory approach adopted. That is, farmers collectively plan and implement sustainable aquaculture activities. The emphasis is on mostly good aquaculture practices gap that balance both mangrove protection and livelihood generation. What are the environment? What are the benefits? What are the environmental social benefits by using this model, SAIME model? The first one is coastal resilient against climate change and sea level rise. The second one is it promotes chemical-free shrimp farming and sustainable livelihoods for the persons who are implementing this model. The third one is contributes to carbon sequestration and supports global climate action goals. And the fourth one is serves as replicable model for sustainable aquaculture in coastal and deltaic regions.
Hello everyone. As you all know, Civil Services Prime Time is one of its kind initiative where we are teaching the students current affairs related to the particular subject one day at a time. అంటే ఒక వారంలో జరిగిన కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ అన్ని ఒక సబ్జెక్ట్ కి సంబంధించి మేము ఒక రోజులో చెప్తున్నాం. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద రివర్స్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ టెక్నిక్. బికాస్ మీరు ప్రతి వీడియో చూసినట్టయితే ఎండ్ లో ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ప్రిలిమ్స్ చేస్తున్నాము, అలాగే ఒక క్వశ్చన్ మెయిన్స్ చేస్తున్నాం. సో in order to get daily updates at 7 o'clock sharp as we are doing it, subscribe చేసుకోండి, అలాగే bell కూడా click చేయండి so that 7 o'clock కి మీకు immediate గా notification వస్తుంది.
So the fourth topic, 35th National Energy Conservation Awards NECA 2025. It is recently in news because the Bureau of Energy Efficiency BEE under the Ministry of Power and Ministry of Power, Government of India has invited applications for 35th National Energy Conservation Awards 2025. So coming to the details of the award, this award was instituted in 1991 by the Bureau of Indian Energy Efficiency by the Ministry of Power, Government of India. This established a honorary exemplary contributions by who? By industries, buildings, transport undertakings, and institutions in reducing energy consumption and enhancing energy efficiency. So the purpose and significance of this model is So the purpose and significance of this award is the award aims to inspire who industries, organizations, and individuals to adopt energy efficient technologies and practices. NECA fosters a competitive spirit among stakeholders to achieve greater energy savings and sustainable outcomes. Through NECA, the Ministry of Power and the Bureau of Energy Efficiency seeks to promote a culture of energy consciousness nationwide. Though this award supports India's nationally determined contributions NDCs under global climate commitments. So NECA awards have achieved sustainable energy savings, reduced gas emissions, and set benchmarks in efficiency and sustainability. So, the about categories of the NACA 2035, that is the 35th edition of these awards. So, this 2025 edition will recognize outstanding achievements across the following categories. The first one is industries, the second one is transport, the third one is buildings, the fourth one is institutions, state or SDA, evaluating through the State Energy Efficiency Index. The fifth one is energy efficient appliances. The sixth one is energy efficient innovation. There is a new category called content creators and influencers. For the first time, NECA 2025 introduced a category for digital content creators and influencers. So, this initiative acknowledges the influence of social media in spreading awareness of energy conservation. It aims to mobilize creators as ambassadors of change, inspiring citizens to adopt energy conscious lifestyles. So, about the details of Bureau of Energy Efficiency BEE. BEE was established in 2002, that is March 1st, 2002, under the Energy Conservation Act 2001. So, its mission is to develop policies and strategies focused on self regulation and market based principles to reduce what? Energy intensity of the Indian economy. So, BEE coordinates with mainly designated consumers, designated agencies, and other organizations to optimize energy use and promote efficiency. Energy Conservation Act 2001 empowers BEE to perform both regulatory and promotional functions in advancing energy conservation across India. So, the fifth topic is personality in news, that is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. What is the context is India remembers the former president Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam on his 94th birth anniversary, that is on October 15th. So coming to the details of the personality news, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he was born in Rameshwaram, that is located in Tamil Nadu in 1931. So he's coming to the details of his early career and a contribution to space research. In 1958, he began his career in 1958 at DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organizations. In 1969, he joined ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization. He served as the project director at the Satellite Launch Vehicle SLV-3 project. In 1980, he successfully launched the Rohini satellite, that is marking a defining moment in India's space journey. That his pioneering work in ISRO laid the foundation of future missions like Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan, and Gaganyaan. So in 1982, he returned to the DRDO to lead the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, that is IGMDP. Under his leadership, the India developed major missiles. Those are Agni, Prithvi, Akash, and Trishul. These achievements earned him a title called Missile Man of India. In 1998, he played a role in Pokhran. In 1998, he played a key role in Pokhran 2 nuclear test as chief scientific advisor to the Prime Minister, strengthening India's defense and global standing. He formulated the vision of 2020. Vision 2020, he formulated this vision, and this vision is a roadmap to transform India into a developed nation through technology and innovation, education and youth empowerment, rural development and self-reliance. His vision later inspired government initiatives like Make in India and Digital India. So he also stated that my vision 2020 for India is to transform into a developed nation. This cannot be exact, it is a lifeline. He became the India's 11th president, that is 2002 to 2007, and the first scientist to hold the office. He transformed the Rashtrapati Bhavan into a center of dialogue, science, and inspiration. After the presidency, he returned to the training, he returned to the teaching, reflecting his lifelong identity as a teacher at heart. He also wrote inspiring books such as Wings of Fire, Ignited Minds, Target 3 Billion. He has been awarded with the coveted civilians awards like Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and highest civilian award Bharat Ratna in 1997. So in July 27, 2015, Dr. Kalam passed away while delivering a lecture at IAM Shillong, symbolically leaving the world mid-sentence, mid-mission, and teaching. So coming to the sixth topic, World Food Day 2025. It is in context because it is observed annually on 16th October. World Food Day marks the founding of the FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organizations of the United Nations in 1945. It was formally observed for the first time in 1988 with the theme of Food Comes First. And the United Nations General Assembly endorsed the day in 1984. The aim of the day is to raising awareness about food security, nutrition, and sustainable agriculture practices. The theme of the World Food Day 2025 is hand in hand in better foods and for better future. In 2024, the World Food Day theme is right to food for a better life and better future. In 2023, the theme is water is life, water is food, and leave no one behind. The World Food Day. Coming to the details of FAO. FAO is the specialized agency of United Nations. It was founded in 1945. The primary aim of the FAO is to achieve food security for all and ensure people have regular access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food to lead active and healthy lives. FAO has 195 members, which include 194 members and European Union. The organizations operate in over 130 countries worldwide. The headquarters of FAO is located in Rome, Italy. The current Director General of FAO is Q Dongyu. The world key initiatives of the government ensuring food and national security are: the first one is National Food Security Mission or National Food Security and National Nutrition Mission. It was launched in 2007 to 8 by the Government of India. Their major objectives are to increase the production of rice, wheat, and pulses through area expansion, productivity enhancement to restore soil fertility and productivity, to create employment opportunities, to enhance farm level economy. The second one is National Food Security Act 2013, NFSA 2013. It covers up to 75% of the rural population and 50% of the urban population. This act covers 75% of the rural population and 50% of the urban population. The total coverage is nearly 80 to 81.34 crore people as per the census of 2011. Currently, there are about nearly 78 crore beneficiaries are covered under the act. The entitlements are Antyodaya Anna Yojana. Families receive nearly 35 kg of food grains per month. Priority households receive 5 kgs of food grains per person per month. Purpose. The main purpose of this NFSM is to ensure food grains production for the central board. NFSA ensures equitable distribution of food grains. Together, they form the backbone of India's food security framework, combining productivity, inclusiveness, and sustainability and nutrition. So, the topic of importance is Global Hunger Index. 2025 Global Hunger Index report 20 years of tracking progress. That is time to recommit the zero hunger released. It was recently released. So, GHI score for the World's Global Hunger Index score for the 2025 is 18.3. It shows minimal improvement from 19 in 2016. Hunger continues to be classified in moderate category in the world. So, about the details of Global Hunger Index, this is a tool for comprehensively measuring and tracking hunger at global, regional, and national levels based on the values of 4 indicators and values. GHI score is calculated, which is 0 is the best possible score, no hunger, and 100 is the worst. So that the 4 indicators are undernourishment, that is insufficient caloric intake. The second one is child stunting, that is child with lower height under the age of 5. Third one is child wasting, that is children with low weight for their height under the age of 5. Child mortality, that is children who die before the age of before their 5th birthday. India is ranked among 102 among 123 countries. The score of the GHI score of the India is 25.8, which is classified as serious. So the India is in category of serious, that is 20 to 34.9. So there are categories like extremely alarming, that is more than 50. Alarming is 35 to 49.9. The serious is 20 to 34.9. The next one is moderate, that is 10 to 19.9. And the low is less than 9.9. The last one is not included or not designated. So the key findings of the index are worsening hunger crisis, serious and alarming hunger levels. Hunger is classified as serious and alarming in nearly 42 countries. 7 countries with alarming hunger levels are Burundi, Democratic Republic of Congo, and 35 countries are in the category of serious hunger levels. The increase in hunger in 27 countries, hunger levels have worsened since 2016, reserving previous gains. Worsening GHI scores in 5 countries: Fiji, Jordan, Libya, Solomon Islands, and the Syria. The 2025 GHI scores worse than in 2000. The regional disparities are Africa south of the Sahara continues to be the highest hunger levels globally, with 10 countries witnessing rise in hunger. Their 6 countries are DRC, Liberia, Madagascar, Kenya, Somalia, Zambia, experiencing extremely alarming levels of undernourishment. South Asia, hunger remains high with limited progress in the region. West Asia and North Africa, limited progress in reducing hunger since 2016. Latin America and Caribbean, slow reduction in hunger. East and Southeast Asia, that is East and Southeast Asia, lower hunger levels but slow progress in the past decade. Europe and Central Asia continues to have the world lowest regional GHI score. Positive examples of the progress, that is Mozambique, Rwanda, Somalia, Togo, Uganda have a notable progress. Through challenges remain. Tajikistan once had alarming GHI score, now bearing a low score. Other countries with progress are Angola, Bangladesh, Ethiopia, India, Nepal, and Sierra Leone. Key recommendations for the sustained progress are sound policies and investments. Targeted policies, extended warning systems, climate resilience, and food system transformation are essential to build on existing success and project fragile gains. So the first question, prelims PYQs are: what is greenhouse gas protocol? The first option is: it is an international accounting tool for government and business leaders to to understand, quantify, and manage greenhouse gas emissions. It is an initiative of United Nations to offer financial incentives to developing countries to reduce greenhouse emissions to adopt eco-friendly technologies. The third option is: it is an intergovernment agreement ratified by all member countries of the United Nations to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to the specified levels by the year 2022. It is one of the multilateral REDD plus initiatives hosted by the World Bank. So the correct option is the first one. It is an international accounting tool for government and business leaders to understand, to quantify, and manage greenhouse gas emissions. Which of the following are the indicators by the International Food Policy Research Institute to compute Global Hunger Index report? Undernourishment, child stunting, and child mortality. As we discussed earlier, these are the three indicators. The fourth indicator is child wasting. So the correct option is 1, 2, 3. Which one of the following regions of India has a combination of mangrove forest, evergreen forest, and deciduous forest? The first one is National Coastal Andhra Pradesh. The second one is Southwest Bengal. The third one is Southern Saurashtra. And the fourth one is Andaman Nicobar Islands. So, the Andaman Nicobar Islands have the combination of mangrove forest, evergreen forest, and deciduous forest. So, most deciduous forests are located in Middle Andamans. North Andamans is characterized by the wet evergreen type with plenty of wild woody climbers. Grasslands occurs only in the Nicobars. And the most deciduous forests are the common in the Andamans. Though epiphytic vegetation, mostly ferns and orchids, are found in South Andaman forest. A particular state in India has the following characteristics. It is located in the same latitude which passes through northern Rajasthan. It has over 80% of its area under forest cover. Over 12% of the forest cover constitutes protected area network in the state. So, which among the following states has all the above characteristics? The first option is Arunachal Pradesh. The second one is Assam. The third one is Himachal Pradesh. And the fourth one is Uttarakhand. So, the correct option is Arunachal Pradesh. So coming to the previous year questions mains, that is personality in news. When the righteousness in the heart, there is a beauty in the character. When there is a beauty in the character, there is a harmony in the home. When there is a harmony in the home, there is an order in the nation. When there is an order in the nation, there is peace in the world. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, this was in 2019. So how the approach of the mains question is introduction. Start with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam beautifully illustrates how inner virtues ripple outward to shape a peaceful world. In the body, he emphasizes the righteousness with the heart, forces a noble character, which in turn nurtures harmony at home, and how this all occurs, and leading to national orders and ultimately for global peace. Conclude with the true peace begins with the purity of individual hearts. Thank you.
CivicCentre IAS is offering Telangana Group 1 Prelims cum Mains classes as well as Andhra Pradesh Group 1 Prelims cum Mains classes in English medium for a period of 8 to 10 months. This also covers the complete NCERT textbooks and statewide textbooks. So, what are you waiting for? Learn through reverse engineering technique today. Admissions are in progress. Join now. Visit our website. Thank you.